like most Black people around the world, have been put in a very pensive mood as we look at the events that have been taking place in North America over the past few days since the brutal slaying of Lloyd George. And of course, as the entire world looked on as a white policeman placed his knee on the neck of a Black man who helplessly screamed and begged for mercy, repeatedly saying to the policeman, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, words that have now become the rallying cry of so many people who have taken to the streets in North America. And, as I think about this whole thing as a Black person, it makes me very, very much aware of two things. Number one, the enemy is not Caucasian people. We're not at war with Caucasian people. As you've seen, there are lots of Caucasian people who, as they witness the brutal killing of another Black man, they are just as incensed as we are, because humanity is something that is not limited to any one race. Every single race on the face of this earth has men and women who have a heart, who have a conscience, who know what is right, who know what is wrong. And so we saw many Caucasians who understand what humanity is all about, many Caucasians who understand what human decency is all about. They have taken to the streets and have been in the forefront, and of course, that's very commendable. Now, people who know me would know that I happen to have a great respect for Dr. Martin Luther King, but the picture you see up on my screen is the man I have even greater respect for, because Malcolm X tapped into something which I thought was extremely powerful. Malcolm understood that as men, we have a responsibility to defend ourselves. We have a responsibility to defend our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our grandmothers, our sons, our daughters. It is our responsibility. Now, recently I looked at a video, and in the video, a man and a woman, they were sitting down talking to a little Black child. And the two parents, out of their love and their concern, were saying to the little Black boy, if you are approached by the police, all the things that you're supposed to do. And as commendable as that was, I still felt that somehow the Black father was failing in his responsibility, because it is my view that if you bring a son, a daughter into this world, and anybody violates your son, anybody violates your daughter, that's a reason to die for. You can die with dignity for that. So it's not just a matter of telling your sons and your daughters what to do when they're faced with the police. As a man, you have a responsibility. You have a commitment to your sons, to your daughters, to your mothers, to your sisters, to your aunts, to your grandmothers, to protect them from any force, whether that force happens to be wearing a uniform or is in civilian. You have a responsibility to defend your family. So it's not just simply enough telling them what to do. We have come to a point where the only way, and I've been saying this over and over, anyone who knows me will tell you that I have been saying this for a long time. The only way white American police officers will stop killing Black people is when they understand that there are consequences for killing Black people. And consequences, there must be. There must be consequences. 500 years Black people have been in America. They've suffered slavery, they suffered Jim Crow segregation. And Black people are still thinking that they're going to get justice within the legal system of America. Not very likely. Black people have to do what people of every other race who are respected do. We have to stand up for ourselves. We have to stand up as men. We have to stand up as uncles, as brothers. We have to stand up for the weak. And I went back in my repertoire of music and I came across a song by one of our great prophets, Bob Marley. Yes, I call him a prophet. And I think his legacy suggests that he was a voice used by the gods to speak to Black people. And Bob Marley sang a song by the name of War. And I was so impressed when listening to that song again that I decided that I wanted to share that song with you today. Until the philosophy which hold one race superior to another, inferior, is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Now everywhere is war. I say war. That's until they are no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation. Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, there will be war. That's until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race. Let there be war. That's until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, the rule of international morality will remain but as a fleeting illusion to be pursued, but never attained. Now everywhere is war. I say war. And until the ignoble and unhappy regime that holds our brothers in America, in Brazil, and in Europe, the subhuman bondage has been toppled, totally destroyed. Now everywhere there's war. Let there be war. War in the east, war in the north, war up south, war down, rumors of a war, rumors of a war. Some will go to the east, trying to find peace, but there won't be no peace once you meet up with the police. There will be war, rumors of a war. And until that day, the African people will not know peace. We Africans must fight because it's necessary. And we know we shall win because we are confident in the victory of good over evil, of good over evil. Now everywhere is war, war, war in America, war in Europe, war in China, war in Brazil, war, war. Let there be rumors of a war. I say we don't want no trouble, trouble, trouble. I say we don't want no trouble, trouble, trouble. But them shooting, them choking, them killing, we dying, we crying. So let there be war. Rumors of a war. It's time for war. Let there be